Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
I just told you I didn't want to do no interviews, and you said you are going to do interviews. Now you told me to do interviews. Now you're trying to take me away from them. No. Let me show Dante's Boxing Nation some love.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, Anthony Joshua was in an awkward moment when he was pressured with questions about Deontay Wilder last week. And now Eddie Hearn finds himself in an awkward position where he has to explain to Carl Froch why Anthony Joshua didn't take the Deontay Wilder fight. So Carl Froch did this interview with IFL TV, and he basically was asked the question, what is his thoughts on the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua situation? Who do you blame, etc., etc.? And right away, Carl Froch, he said, I blame Eddie Hearn. He said, I blame Eddie Hearn. And the reporter was like, no, be serious, because he thought he was just joking. And he's like, no, I'm being serious. I blame Eddie Hearn. That's the reason why the fight hasn't happened. He said Eddie Hearn is smart and whatever. And the funny thing is, Carl Froch, he pretty much said the same thing that Tyson Fury said, which is, you know, they had a $50 million offer and they didn't take the offer. And for whatever reason, Eddie Hearn, you know, he wants to build it up longer, but he said, I blame it on Eddie Hearn. And then later on in the interview, close to the end of the interview, Eddie Hearn shows up. The reporter tells Eddie Hearn what Carl Froch said, and then Eddie Hearn, he starts trying to explain to Carl Froch that Anthony Joshua is ready to fight Deontay Wilder at any time. But he says, we wanted Deontay Wilder to agree to all of our terms first. He said once we got the terms that we wanted and we put it on the contract, we never got a signed contract back from Deontay Wilder. And Carl Froch just, you know, basically said, okay, well, there you go. I guess you didn't get a contract, and that's all that's to it. And then Eddie Hearn, he comes back and he says, but most of what you say, you are right, Carl Froch. And then he says, but F off, and he walks off. And he says F off in a joking way. But what wasn't a joke is everything that Carl Froch said. Once again, guys, I keep telling you, you can no longer say these bloody Yanks and all this kind of stuff. They're just biased and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Because the more we talk about this news, the more we hear fighters from the UK, they're even blaming Anthony Joshua's side, right? You have fighters in the UK blaming Anthony Joshua or Team Joshua for this fight not happening. Carl Froch even said that it's annoying. He said it's annoying that the fight hasn't happened yet. You know, and people are blaming Team Joshua. I tell you guys all the time on this channel, just wait for it. Just wait for it. The truth will always come to light. You can throw the truth in a jail cell. Throw away the key. That truth will find a way to break free. That's all I got for now. I'll put the link to the actual interview in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check that out. I'm on to the next one, y'all. Yep.